In 2026, the San Francisco standard of real estate dominance has officially cracked. While the Golden City was long the undisputed champion of home appreciation, the great housing reset of the mid-2020s has shifted the momentum toward the stability cities of the Midwest and Northeast. While San Francisco faces a projected price correction of -2.2% this year, these 8 cities are seeing double-digit growth. The why is simple: affordability. In a high-interest rate environment, the market is favoring metros where the median home price is still tied to local wages rather than tech speculation. Here are the 8 cities where houses are appreciating faster than San Francisco in 2026. 1. Toledo, Ohio. Why number 1? Toledo has emerged as the unlikely national leader in 2026 home appreciation, with a projected growth rate of 13.1%. In a year where San Francisco is cooling, Toledo's ultra-low entry point, a median home price of roughly $199,900, has made it a magnet for first-time buyers and institutional investors alike. The math: while a 10% gain in San Francisco represents 6 figures, the percentage growth in Toledo is driven by inventory scarcity. In 2026, there are simply more buyers than sellers in the $200,000 price bracket, leading to intense bidding wars that are non-existent in the Bay Area. The shift: as remote work stabilizes, the value-seeking professional is choosing Toledo's low property taxes and steady job growth in the healthcare and green energy sectors over California's high-tax environment. 2. Syracuse, New York. Why number 2? Syracuse ranks second with a forecasted appreciation rate of 12.4% in 2026. This growth is being supercharged by the Micron effect, the massive multi-billion-dollar investment in semiconductor manufacturing that has turned central New York into a tech corridor. The catalyst: unlike San Francisco's mature and currently retracting tech market, Syracuse is at the beginning of an industrial boom. The influx of high-paying engineering roles is colliding with a housing stock that was underbuilt for decades. The reality: the median home price here sits around $298,950, making it a no-brainer for young families who are fleeing the $1.5 million plus price tags of the West Coast. In 2026, Syracuse is no longer a Rust Belt city. It is an appreciation powerhouse. 3. Scranton, Pennsylvania. Why number 3? Scranton is proving that slow and steady eventually wins the race. With a projected 10.9% increase in home values for 2026, the Electric City is outperforming nearly every major coastal market. It ranks third because it serves as the ultimate relief valve for the hyper-expensive New York City and Philadelphia metros. Image showing the contrast between historic architecture and new developments in Scranton. The commuter advantage: with the 2026 completion of high-speed rail links and better highway infrastructure, Scranton is now a viable option for hybrid workers. You can own a 4-bedroom home for $260,000, which is effectively the down payment on a San Francisco condo. The stability: Scranton's growth is driven by local, stable industries like education and healthcare, which provide a floor for property values that speculative tech markets lack. 4. Rochester, New York. Why number 4? Rochester continues its streak of high-octane growth with a 10.3% appreciation forecast. It ranks 4th because of its unique quality of life-to-price ratio. In 2026, Rochester is consistently ranked as one of the most livable cities for remote workers who want urban amenities without urban costs. The ed and med economy: home to the University of Rochester and a massive healthcare system, the city has a recession-proof buyer pool. Median home prices remain attractive at $256,900, allowing for massive upward movement as demand spikes. Inventory crisis: like many Northeast cities, Rochester has a stagnant inventory problem. Current owners aren't moving because of low-rate mortgages, which has created a bottleneck that is forcing prices higher every month. 5. Hartford, Connecticut. Why number 5? Hartford is the surprise hot zone of the Northeast in 2026, with appreciation expected to hit 9.5%. While San Francisco struggles with vacancy, Hartford is facing a negative inventory scenario where homes for sale are down 60% compared to pre-pandemic levels. The bidding war capital: in 2025, over 66% of Hartford homes sold above their asking price. This momentum is carrying into 2026 as buyers from Boston and NYC look for affordable luxury in the Connecticut suburbs. The value gap: with a median price of $429,000, Hartford offers a Tier 1 lifestyle for a Tier 3 price. The gap between what a house costs and what a professional in the insurance capital earns is wide, leaving plenty of room for home values to climb. 6. Baltimore, Maryland. Why number 6? Baltimore is finally shedding its reputation and seeing a property renaissance, with an 8.3% appreciation rate. It ranks 6th because it is one of the last major East Coast cities where you can buy a row home in a desirable neighborhood for under $375,000. The DC flight. As Washington, D.C. home prices become untouchable, Baltimore's revitalized waterfront and historic districts are catching the spillover. In 2026, the MARC train is packed with tech and government workers who live in Baltimore but work in D.C. Urban renewal, targeted zoning changes, and live near your work grants have stabilized the market, turning the Charm City into a serious investment destination that is currently lapping the Bay Area. 7. Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Why number 7? While Charlotte and Raleigh have slowed down, Winston-Salem has hit its stride with 7.7% appreciation. It ranks 7th because it offers the North Carolina dream: tech jobs, great weather, top schools, at a 20% discount compared to its sister cities. The Innovation Quarter, the transformation of the city's industrial core into a world-class biotech hub, has created a new class of wealthy homebuyers. The median price of $342,899 is seeing rapid upward pressure as these professionals compete for a limited supply of historic homes. The migration flip: for every resident leaving San Francisco in 2026, a significant percentage are landing in the Piedmont Triad, seeking the balanced lifestyle that Winston-Salem provides. 8. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Why number 8? Milwaukee rounds out the list with a solid 7% projected increase. It is the cooler, cheaper Chicago of 2026. While San Francisco's market is characterized by wait and see, Milwaukee is characterized by buy it now. The affordability ceiling, even after several years of growth, the median price in Milwaukee is $379,000. The wealth effect from Chicago buyers moving north has created a permanent upward trend in property values. Rental yields. Investors who have pulled out of the California market are flooding Milwaukee, seeking the high rental yields and steady appreciation that the Midwest stability offers. In 2026, the Beer City is a safe harbor for real estate capital. Conclusion: the end of the coastal-only era. In 2026, the map of American wealth has been redrawn. The fact that Toledo and Syracuse are appreciating at 5 times the rate of San Francisco is a clear signal that price-to-income ratios matter more than prestige. The why behind the fall of SF and the rise of the Midwest is a mix of mortgage rate fatigue and the democratization of tech work. Investors and homeowners who continue to bet on the high-priced core are finding their equity stagnant, while those who pivot to the affordable interior are seeing double-digit returns. In 2026, real estate success isn't about being in the most famous city. It's about being in the city where people can actually afford to live.